Hello, and welcome to Charts and Hearts. I'm Sarah, and she's Lindsay.
And together we're working our way through an epic list of rom-coms in order to find and categorize tropes in the hopes of creating the nerdiest spreadsheet podcasts I've ever seen.
And we're kicking off a new month of vaguely related movies with Big.
Yeah. It's Big month.
It's Big
basically.
month. Or like body swapping,
age swapping, body stuff.
Yeah.
You know what we
that
mean.
kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah. So Big is a movie that exists.
Yep. I haven't watched it all the way through.
Oh, so long.
I don't even know. Forever. Like, it's always on TV when I had cable. And so you just watch bits and pieces of it.
I feel like I maybe watched it on like an airplane or something.
Oh yeah, probably.
I don't know. Yeah. It's both really good and really icky.
Yes.
Ushy.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, like, that's the main thing of, like, before I watched it, I was like, this, I don't want to deal with the ooshiness. I don't want to watch it. It makes me feel ooshy. And then as soon as I started watching it, I was like, why are these actors so fucking good?
I know.
It's Tom Hanks.
He's so good. Like, watching Tom Hanks be a 13-year-old, but in Tom Hanks's body is amazing. I guess for reference, if you're like, what do you mean ooshy? He hooks up with, dates an adult who doesn't know that he's 13, but he is 13. And yeah. So I think, like, watching it, like, it's not Elizabeth Perkins' fault. She doesn't know. No, she doesn't know.
He's an adult man.
And when she finds out, it's not like she wants to keep dating him or anything.
Like, she does. Like, he goes to kiss her, and she gives him a mom forehead kiss.
Yeah,
and rightly so.
Exactly.
It's the movie's fault.
Yes,
and 1988's fault, and patriarchy, and movie tropes, and just all of those kinds of things.
Because then I thought for a minute that it was going to be okay when they sort of had the sleepover and then they kiss, and I'm like, oh, maybe I'm misremembering it, but no, then they actually
later.
They are dating for a while.
Yeah, they're dating, and he like goes to dinner parties with her and sleeps and like works at her house. Like they are in a full like adult relationship. Yeah, which is weird for all of the movie reasons, but it's also weird just because like he grows up real fast. Yeah, at the end of this Yeah, but then also people around him, and like she starts acting really young. Yeah, around she starts
him,
acting younger,
which doesn't make it okay.
But no, absolutely not.
But
she
it is good.
Up, which is nice.
It's more that she loosens up because she's actually having fun, and not with her ex douchebag guy.
Yeah, douchebag guy who is such a douchebag he forgets his child at airports constantly.
Yes,
but yeah, it's.
But other than that,
it's amazing.
It's amazing.
I wish that there was a way that they could just be really good friends. Yeah. And because their relationship, when they talk to each other, and how they work together is
like
really
their professional relationship. Yeah. Yeah.
And she's an advocate for him and all of this stuff. But anyway.
Yeah, it's weird. Okay, I don't think we really need to do a recap. Like, this is one of the most famous movies from the 1980s.
I think,
I think we're good. Yeah. Okay, so, moving past that part of things, let's just talk about our general observations.
Yeah, so, again, I haven't watched this in a really long time all the way through and, paid attention. Yeah. So, the sin always bugged me, and that's it always has bugged me, and then it's a shout out to I Hate It But I Love It, where one of the hosts always has this issue of where's her purse? Where's her sin? Why doesn't this work? Oh, yeah. That's the logistical thing that always she bumps on.
Yeah, his ID. Yeah. I mean, some of it is I remember opening a bank account and as a child and not needing ID, and then could access that bank account just with the signature card that they made me sign when I was whatever.
So the bank bothers me less just because they handily give him a check because I guess direct deposit didn't exist.
It did not exist. No.
Okay, there we go. Good to know. And so that part bothers me less than just
yeah, and also he wasn't depositing the check into a bank account. He just got cash. So yeah, that makes more sense. But yeah, it's the
like later when he becomes vice president, then he has to have a bank account somehow. Does he just have cash everywhere? Anyway,
I guess so. And how did he rent such a fancy apartment with no references or anything?
And then also
the logistics of this movie.
Yeah, when he gets small, who takes care of that apartment? Like, does she go back and like clean it up for him?
Clean it out and like yeah. But I guess if he never gave any ID to rent the apartment, like what are they going to do if he stops paying rent? Like,
yeah, but can you rent an apartment in the 80s without giving ID? Like, this is no idea. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. It's one of those things that it's better to not.
Yes. And then I think the other part of this is the kidnapping stuff.
Yeah.
If they didn't have that voiceover in the montage where he's writing a letter to his mom talking about how can write letters and like is safe and he'll come home in a month, like that makes absolutely no sense as a person who kidnaps a child.
Yeah, and also, like, is a 13-year-old going to be smart enough to be able to mail a letter that isn't traceable?
Yeah, without a return. Yeah, and, like, why like, you see his face on the milk carton, which is hilarious.
Yes.
Just because of the book, The Face on the Milk Carton. Uh-huh. But aside from the beginning, his mom... Like, there's no... Like, this movie's not about his mom. No. But there's, like, no investigation. I really had thought... I remembered... when he calls her that the FBI is there and they're tracing her phone, but I think that's from a different movie where a child runs away.
No, I don't know.
So, yeah, it's weird. Like, if they just didn't have that,
I just don't know how. It would have
been fine.
Yeah, if we just never got the information from the mom's POV.
Yeah, and he's like, if he never wrote that letter. But
then it's hard because of the friend to like not have that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if it was, I don't know. It's hard, and like because he uses his own name when he gets a job, it's also like, oh, obviously this is the 80s. Like nothing's nobody's nothing's searchable, like company directories or whatever. But all that stuff. Like, if people were doing like nowadays, if you did like a name search on somebody, especially like if somebody was announced as a new VP at like kind of a big deal company, it might not be like a press release, but there would be like a blog post or a like about us update on the website or something. Yeah. Even if the person themselves, it's not like his socials, but just like the company would have some sort of announcement of some kind.
Yeah. Like a Google or would go off.
Yeah,
somewhere.
Basically. Yeah.
And just like thinking about the other logistics of like if he had to, he would have probably used his same birthday. I guess changed the year maybe. Yeah. If he thought about it. Or, like those kinds of things of like his birthday's also on the milk carton. Like all of these things of like.
And it's not.
I guess it's good. It's 1988 because people would figure this out pretty quick if the internet existed. Like.
Yeah, and like his first name's just like pretty common, Joshua, but Baskin's not like the most common.
No, it's not super common. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't know. So
I don't know.
Logistically complicated. I love that we both pinged on this at this thing. So at one point there's an instrumental of It's in Every One of Us. Is there also the version with lyrics, like the original version with lyrics, or is it just the instrumental?
I think it's just the instrumental, unless it was later in the credits.
Yeah, okay.
Because as soon as it started going, I immediately went to IMDb to make sure it was...
Same.
I wasn't losing my mind.
Or I was like, did the composer of this score rip off John Denver and the Muppets? Like, what? Because, so for some context, It's in Every One of Us is on the John Denver and the Muppets A Christmas Together, which is the best Christmas album in the world.
Okay, so this is where it's weird.
And it's also in
Muppet Family Christmas, which is all I know it from, because I didn't have the John Denver and the Muppets CD, but spent literally every Christmas since 1986 when it came out watching Muppet Family Christmas. So, I had I literally thought it was a Muppet song.
So I thought it was a John Denver song. But no, it turns out it's some other guy.
So why? I've never heard this song anywhere else.
No, it's so weird. Yeah, but also like gives me so many feelings because...
Well, that's the thing. It makes the sad montage even sadder because I have feelings and I'm like, they are about to go into old friends, new friends, and that is really upsetting because that's the really sad part. The really happy sad part of Muppet Family Christmas. And also they sing Old Friends, New Friends in Christmas Toy, which is the other random Muppets Christmas movie. And when they sing it then, all the dead toys wake up, and because it's a Christmas miracle, and you cry a lot. Yeah. Anyway, those are my feelings about Muppet movies and this song. When they sing Old Friends, New Friends in Family Christmas, I think that's when Jim Henson shows up also, so you also cry.
And then I think at least in the John Denver and the Muppets, I'm not as familiar with it because it was a Christmas special as well as a Christmas album. Mm-hmm. But in the Christmas special, it's like Kermit and Robin. Yeah. I think in both it's Kermit and Robin, and then but it's also like John Denver.
Yeah, Robin sings it. It starts the singing in Family Christmas. Yeah. It's a Robin song for some reason.
Yeah. But anyways,
if anyone knows the real history of this song, please let us know.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's so weird. It also apparently is in a 1986 British musical called Time that I've never heard of.
No.
But, like, I think is like a jukebox musical. I don't really know. The details are slim because it was the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I guess it was written in 1975, the original, and then it was in the 1986 musical, and then it was in all the Muppets things. Very strange.
Yeah, which came out before this. So
yes, yeah, all of it was before this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
anyway,
but yeah, it's
moving on.
It's gives me a lot of feelings. And then also on the subject of Christmas it's not like the most iconic scene, but it's definitely the most like 80s ridiculous scene is the fancy corporate Christmas party with like the caviar and the champagne and the tuxedos and the ball gowns and everything. Mm-hmm. But then Tom Hanks in his like white suit is the most adorable.
Yeah, and it is the most iconic in my family because I ate baby corn like that for years.
Sorry, the baby corn scene is very iconic. Yeah.
Yeah. And was improv by Tom Hanks.
Amazing. Well, because, I mean, what's your first instinct when you're like, what is this? It's corn. Like, so in the summer, we were with friends, and remember we had baby corn in pasta salad?
Pasta salad.
Was that last year?
It was last summer.
Yeah, last summer. Yeah. And one of the kids was like, who was 8-ish at the time, did the same thing.
Yeah.
Because she'd never had baby corn before, like canned baby corn. Yeah. And so picked it up and was like trying to eat it like corn.
I've only experienced it in pasta salad and I guess frozen stir-fry vegetables.
Yeah, we did it in stir-fry. We also used to put it, we did a lot of like oil fondue as kids or like after skiing and stuff. And it was really good in that.
Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't like pop like because it's not dry enough to pop, but it just like it gets really fun texture. Yeah, sort of like roasty. That's cool. So I don't know.
But like also just thinking about the texture and I don't know if it's just the canned flavorness of baby corn of like having it like on a crudité plate seems weird.
It's weird, but I guess it was the 80s and there's not a lot of like vegetable options for crudité.
Probably carrots, celery, and radishes.
Yeah,
because like peppers didn't exist until late 90s.
Well, yeah, because they didn't hothouse as many things in the 80s.
Yeah.
So like peppers existed, but not as like an all year round vegetable.
Yes. Yeah. The one thing we missed, I did just want to shout out the cast because it's incredible. So we've got Elizabeth Perkins, who's amazing. We've got what's his face, bad dad from Home Alone. We've got the old man. I can look up their names, but I'm not going to.
John Hurd is the bad guy, and then Robert Loggia. I don't know who he
Robert Loggia, who's amazing, and then Deborah Rupp in her first role.
Oh my god, as the secretary, she's
as the secretary.
Delightful.
John Lovitz is there being the least obnoxious John Lovitz.
I know, he was so normal. I was like,
I didn't know
what's happening. Possible. Like he's annoying, but not like John Lovitz annoying, just like dumb coworker annoying. Yeah.
So it was really great. And also, like, it's way smaller a cast than you think it is.
Yeah, for sure.
Than you would think, anyway. Yeah.
And then the kids, too, are really good. Like, the David Moscow plays young Josh, and then Jared Rushton plays Billy. And, I mean, David Moscow, other than this, I only know him from Newsies, but I'm sure he's in other things. And then Jared Rushton was in lots of things around this time period, including he was Honey, I Shrunk the Kid. In Honey, I Shrunk... Or he was one of the neighbor kids, I think, in Honey, I Shrunk the Kid? I can't remember.
I think so. he was really sad when Auntie died, which, like, of course, who wasn't? That's all I remember.
Yeah, he's one of the... Yeah, because the character on IMDb, his last name is Thompson, so he's, one of those guys, the neighbors, because the main family is the Selinskys. Yeah. His mom is Christine Sutherland. Christine Sutherland. Like, in the movie. This is not his real mom.
Like, whoa.
Yeah. Anyway.
Freaking out. Anyway. Okay. So, the cast is really great.
Yes, for sure.
Yes.
Okay, tropes? Because, man, there's a lot.
It's the 80s, so we have some incredible old tech.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's lots of fun.
And also amazing 80s clothes. Like,
I would just shout out...
blonde middle school girl. Yeah.
Yeah, the blonde middle school girl and her side pony.
Uh-huh.
The Elizabeth Perkins party dress that's amazing.
And and then she jumps on the trampoline.
For the trampoline scene.
Yeah. Oh, it's
really great.
Delightful. And also with the old tech is also like a job that doesn't really exist anymore. Like a data entry. I'm sure there is data entry clerks, but it's different. But like somebody taking order forms and entering them into a computer for I'm not really sure what reason.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, why is this? Are they digitizing things? That can't be what this is.
I don't know.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, it felt very odd. But like I'm sure I know what happened because obviously that's how we ended up where we are now. But like, why were they putting it in computers?
Yeah. Yeah.
We've got the FAO Schwartz scene, aka the actually most iconic scene of this movie.
Which again is still charming. I was like, I was watching it and I'm like, I can't like this. I've seen this scene a zillion times in this movie, and also watching like AFI top 100 clips of top movies or whatever. And it's still, it gets me.
I know.
Damn it. Giant piano. I feel like the giant toy store is a trope, and I'm like, maybe I'm just thinking of Home Alone 2, but which I understand is not FAO Schwartz. It's a fake FAO Schwartz, but yeah.
Yeah, iconic.
Yeah, we did get to go and go on the giant piano.
Yeah, the one at the FAO Schwartz in New York.
It's great.
Yeah. Well, and we often would go to there's a fancy FAO Schwartz right in downtown Seattle that I've been to a bunch. It's not as big and it doesn't have the giant piano, but it still is like the same kind of vibes of like so many toys just out that you can play with.
Oh, yeah, play with.
Yeah. Very, very fun.
And there was also a giant piano at Science World. So good to go on that.
And there's one there again. I was just there.
Yeah. This is supposed to say shitty.
Oh, yeah.
Shirty.
I figured.
Shitty other guy.
Yeah.
Regardless of this, this is the thing we didn't talk about. It's not a romance, really. But there is a romance in it.
Yeah.
And there's the romance trope of the shitty ex-boyfriend.
Yeah, so at the beginning of the movie...
current boyfriend, and then she dumps
Elizabeth
him.
Perkins is dating the guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of montages.
Yeah.
There's like the setting up the apartment. There's learning how to do the job. There's the having lots of feelings and the emotional Muppet song playing.
Yep. There's being an adult.
Yeah.
At dinner parties. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Lots of adult dinner party montages. Yeah. So many montages.
Yeah. And then this again is another like kids movie trope with a huge apartment full of toys, like everything you've ever wanted.
And absolutely nothing practical. Yeah.
Yeah. And no parents and like that kind of stuff. Yeah.
There's lots of random but very fun dancing in this movie.
Yeah, they're like, I can't believe I'm like, it's not a real romance, it's not very tropey, but they still managed to go to a place where there's a slow dance where they dance. And I'm like, okay. Side note, we watched the first 3 episodes of Reacher, the show.
Okay.
When I was with my parents this weekend, and it's pretty good. I'll see how it goes if I continue watching it. But him and the police person who's a girl went to a bar and did a random slow dance, and then they got the street flooded out and they had to stay in a hotel with only one bed. And I was like, oh my god, did you read a romance novel before you watched this?
Or like you hired an action writer, I'm assuming it's action-y, and also a romance writer?
Yep.
Yeah. That's amazing.
It was amazing. I was like, hey, my profession is coming in handy here. I can recognize these as tropes. Anyway, yes, even though it's not a romance, the movie does climax on a big presentation that he then has to leave the big presentation in the middle of, and then he runs towards his goal, which is not the girl.
It's the Zoltar.
Zoltar.
Yeah. I mean, the whole movie is essentially a man-child trope, but it's literal. Because he is actually a child. So it's much
and is
more
less
forgivable.
Immature than like other man-child.
And he's nice and he's kind to her, unlike the actual adult ex-boyfriend. Even though he's a child, he's still, like, treats her nicely and is, like, sweet to her, or sweet with her. Yeah. Because, especially at the beginning, like, he's like, oh, you know, like, they have a sleepover, and they do it in the bunk beds because he's so interested and cute. And he's like,
glow-in-the-dark compass ring.
Yeah.
It's really cute.
Yeah.
And, yeah. So, back to the beginning, we do have a big storm that portends something ominous, like his baby sister is crying about it, and just like, oh no, what's about to happen?
A big storm. Obviously, the whole plot thing of the movie is the magical wishing machine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
New York as a trope.
Yes.
The sketchy New York at the beginning. It's like, I was like, why are they in Times Square? And then like, oh yeah, they're 13. They don't know any other parts of New York.
Well, and
New
I
York
think it's
like Times Square in the 80s is real bad.
And you know, it's kind of near where the train from Jersey would let them out. I'm assuming they were Jersey. And then we've got the wisecracking BFF, his friend, who's
really
also like
him.
Also wisecracking and also wise. Like actually is much sort of more street smart than Joshua. Yeah. Okay, Lindsay, does this movie pass the Bechdel test?
No. Oh my god. Like,
no.
I think Deborah Jo Rupp, Elizabeth Perkins, and his mom are the only characters that are female that have names in this movie. Like, there's like a girl John Lovitz is hitting on, and I don't know, some other random. Plus the middle school side pony girl.
Yeah, Cynthia.
But
and then
never
the baby sister.
Like, the baby sister, who, like, they cared so little about, she was uncredited, and nobody to this day knows who that person is.
Oh my gosh.
Which, like, is fine if you want to protect children, but it's also, anyway, whatever. Yeah, so, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Perkins talks to women, I guess, in the dinner scene montage, where they're talking about
they're talking like businessy things, and also they don't have names, so it doesn't count for.
Yeah, they don't have names.
Yeah.
But I will say that there is a meeting where... with, I think, the Transformer building meeting. Yeah. Where there's just a bunch of people in the meeting, and some of them are people of color, which is surprising for a movie in 1998. So, gold star.
Yeah, it's one of those things like,
cast that scene.
This feels real, not like a movie. Like, exactly. This looks like an actual New York office place. Yeah. Yeah.
So, that's something.
Yeah. All right. Should we make a pie? I feel like we've got too many things in our pie, but that's okay.
We've got a lot of things in the pie.
Okay, so starting off, we've got Shimmy Shimmy Cocoa Puff, which is also, I just love it because there's so many versions of that sort of same sing-songy chant thing, and then, so it's very cute. I don't know, like 10?
Yeah, I was thinking 10.
Because it is, like, important for plot reasons. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Bunk beds. 10 again,
also important for plot reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 10. Mm-hmm. Toys, because there's so many of them. It's kind of the whole thing. Like, 25?
Mm-hmm. Ushy feelings. A lot.
Like, 40?
Yeah. Because that's, like, the main thing I think of now. Like, not right now, because I just watched it yesterday, but it's all the way leading up to watching it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the... Like, as soon as you start thinking about it too much, it feels bad. Yeah. And that leaves us with 15? 15% for chopsticks.
Yes.
Because you gotta call it that.
Yes.
Iconic scene. Okay.
Yes. Amazing.
This one feels dumb. But Lindsay, what's next for them?
Nothing. Yeah. She does say at some point,
she's
maybe
like,
you should hang on to my number if
like,
for 10 years. Which I'm like, sure. Get it, Elizabeth Perkins, if you want to be 40 and date a 23-year-old.
Yeah, if the 23-year-old's okay with it. I hope that his parents are the kinds of 80s parents that are into, like, therapy.
No.
They're not, but I hope that they are.
I hope that they're... Like, there's just so much stuff of, like, all of that happened. His sexual experience that's now a thing. Like, but then being back into a 13-year-old body with 13-year-old hormones, just like, oh, wow. Yeah. 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 So I'm just going to not think about it because I don't want to.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much. Okay. And then, Lindsay, what's next for us?
Oh, we're continuing with this theme with a much better on the ooshiness scale.
On the romance side, at least. Yeah.
Yep. 13 going on 30.
Yay!
Which is great. I'm excited to watch it because it hits all of our buttons. Swoony Boy, Judy Greer, Andy Serkis, montages. It's going to be great. Love it.
Adorable. that, I guess, brings us to the end of this episode. Don't forget that you can leave us a rating or a review wherever you get your podcasts, and you can find us on social at Charts and Hearts Podcast on Instagram and Threads.
You can head to our website, chartsandhearts.com, where you can submit your suggestions for rom-coms and tropes for us to add to the list. And you can check out our Patreon at patreon.com/chartsandheartsclub for big body swap, age swap, whatever we're calling it month. We are doing Freakier Friday, which we haven't seen yet, but I've seen a clip, and I'm into that clip, so, you know.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us. We'd love to know your thoughts on this movie. Is there a way that we can, like, figure out this movie without the icky romance bit? I don't know.
The icky romance bit?
Is there a cut? I can't really imagine how that could happen. But anyways, let us know your thoughts. And in the meantime, you can't keep a kid from growing up. All a 13-year-old boy wants is a 13-year-old girl. And I sure don't know how to build one of those. Very cute. And also, a little bonus one for you. What's a marketing report?
Question we're asking to this day, Josh.
Always. Okay.
Always.
Bye.
Bye.